Well, hello, BBs, and thank you so much for joining me. Today, we are going to try to attempt to see what the hell Chantal is up to today. I am very behind on her, so I've sort of been skipping around with what I think is like interesting, not necessarily like every time she records, or posts, I should say, but today's video is brought to us by the Great Barbecue Chillin, so big thank you to them. And a big thank you to all of you. Your support of this channel really means so much, so thank you, BBs. If you are enjoying the content, go ahead and subscribe. We would love to have you join us in the Boneyard. And of course, thank you to the Skeleton Society, our members. All the information is down below. All right, well, let's see what we're in for, shall we?
Who do you think you are? Look at you packing on the kgs right before we travel. You're gonna cost Mom an arm and a leg. Yeah, we gotta go get the carrier. I look like a rotting potato. I swear. Look it's uncanny. Thank you. Did you like my song, Positive J? I'm gonna be using a lot of AI songs now. And they're not from Time Spoken. Things got a little bit scarier for me because I'm probably gonna have to rely on 100% on Salah to support me there while I'm there because it's gonna be hard to access money there. That's for sure. And my kick payouts probably won't work. It'll probably just accumulate.
Now, I think we did see some of this through the eyes of BPD, if I'm not mistaken. So, might be kind of already seeing some of this before, but I feel like watching them is a completely different experience because with BPD, we kind of get a gist, but you don't always get the context of like what the hell is happening. So, we're gonna let her talk.
My account until I get back to a country like Canada or... So everything I earn from now until then, I'll just bring cash. It's a cash system. But Celeste said it's fine. I mean, if we don't have rent, what else do I need to worry about there? My bills in Canada, I can pay from my bank account. I don't think the guy is available to do the money runs anymore. And Lebanon right now is war zone. No, we're living together in another house, but he's going to be going back and forth because his business is out of his family house. Lebanon, blah. No, there's still some. I don't like Hamburger Helper anymore. Fucking gross. Yeah, but I can't just go to Jordan every time I need money. It's like not that easy. No, it won't be a large amount of cash. It won't be a large amount because I don't have large amounts. There's no money laundering. Imagine the pot you're going to build up. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be going on debts. But I'd like to pay my debts off. Like, that's a good thing for me. I want to be debt-free.
Foodie, before you start your next video, can you just make sure there's no like obvious giant particles right in the center of your face? Thank you.
For the love of BG. For our future. No, you can't use credit cards there either. I may as well just cut them the fuck up. Because in Syria, you can't just go to an ATM. They don't have any. And you can't just go to an embassy. They don't have any. And you can't just use your credit card. They don't have any. At the airport, I think they have an ATM there, yeah. But I don't know if I can use it. Last time, we weren't able to use it to get my money out, so I don't think so. It makes me nervous, but at the same time, I know that Salah will take care of me. You know, it's not expensive to stay there. And, like, I do plan on, like, I have, like, another travel plan. Like, the cats will be taken care of. I'll probably travel with Salah, like, while Salah and I maybe go to Jordan. But I also want to go to, like, maybe some other another country. Like, on a solo trip at some point.
I don't know if she's just, like, rage baiting at this point, because I saw in the thumbnails when I went to find a video to watch, she's talking about BG now having go into cargo. Like, if this bitch really thinks she's gonna take this cat and not even at least have the animal in the cabin with her, like, what is wrong with her? God, that just instantly pissed me off. Just the idea that BG might have to travel in an airplane in the cargo. And for what? Just so this bitch can dump her off in Syria?
No, he's not going to touch my cash. That's going to be my cash. It's going to be my money for when I need stuff, like, you know. The thing is like life is very, very cheap there. And with no rent, no bills there, I can pay my bills online to, like, you know, my taxes and all my stuff like that I have to pay. I think that's the only thing really, because I'm not going to have any bills from here. Just my debts. I just need to bring some cash. Like, I can stretch the cash a lot. And plus Salah has his money, right? So I'm not bringing a lot of cash. I'm just going to calculate, like, I'm trying to think what I'll need cash for. Yeah, if I want, like, extra treats or... Because I'm going to buy...
So it's going to say all her junk food. That's all she cares about.
Gifts before I go there, so... I'll have everything I need. What is going on with my skin? Do you think it's the oil I'm using from the roadside stuff? Yeah, I'll be able to stream, but I probably won't be able to. It's not going to be easy to access my money like here, obviously, or like in another country where I'm like 2 hours from like Dubai or like, another country where I could go. Like it's not a big deal like to go there, but I can't go all the time. Like that's the problem. My mom would prefer I stay, but she knows how much I miss Salah. I want to bring collagen, but I'm afraid they're going to think it's cocaine, unless I buy the pills. Maybe I'll go see a witch doctor in Syria. I feel like if I stay here, I'm going to spend all my money on food and weed. Yep, I'm running the fuck away from them. Bye, demons. And at the same time,
Well, the sad thing is she can keep running. Well, waddling, obviously, but they always follow her. So there's not really anything you're going to do differently. You're just in a more dangerous place with less access to the things that you need to live. But yeah,
I get to
okay.
be with my daughter and my husband. So we gotta clean the couch. Who does this look like? Beep, beep, beep. I'm like a newborn. I just haven't figured out like, a plan yet.
Yeah, how's the exercise routine going? Because we're ticking away. Tick, tick, tick. What'd she say? 6 weeks? I think we're about at 5 weeks now for you to get your shit together. Yeah. I can see that's really working because now she's not only laying on the couch, she has her head completely laying down. So, not even supporting her own head
To
anymore.
lock into because I'm getting there. I have been doing stuff. Like I'm making progress. I'm moving down my list.
Yeah, I can tell.
I had to order a new Christina Ricci because I broke my Christina Ricci. I sat on it. So I ordered a new one. It was $13. Oh, Ricci.
Maybe instead of adding or maybe instead of buying another grabber, you could just get your ass up and like get the stuff. Maybe that would be helpful to your goals. No? Okay.
Reachy. It's my reaching stick. I'm gonna start putting the lightning strips that I bought last year. Oh, I gotta start shaving again. Oh, I'm renting a car mid-September. Yeah, because I'm gonna need a car. I think I want to have the car to bring BG to the vet and everything and do my appointments and stuff. So mid-September and then the end of September. I'm looking at the calendar and it's like, I cannot believe that in less than 2 months, I'm gonna be in another country. Not on this couch. Nothing in this apartment is gonna be here. I'm gonna buy a mega ton of ammonium to bring. The Illuminati. All through your body. Like a 12 gauge shoddy. Am I nervous? Yes. Because I've never taken a pet before. But, I gotta go get her stuff right now.
Okay. What's this say? Was in Falafel Reacts chat and he was answering questions about Sala. Okay. And if nobody knows who that is, it's basically Sala's friend who they hung out and stuff with Sala and Chantal, and then he basically came to the internet talking shit before. So there's history here.
You guys want to know what the realty is? Salah had a lawsuit brought against him by the Kuwaiti government due to his alleged animal rights violations regarding Bruce Lee, in addition to questionable practices because he was living with a woman he had no business living with because they were not married. Their marriage was never filed in the courthouse. Ala clarified. He's saying that in order for an Arab to file a marriage in the Kuwaiti courthouse, the person that they are marrying has to have some kind of legitimacy in terms of a visa. Because again, I know this is confusing if you're not from the Arab world, but if you are from a poor Arab country, okay, think about stereotypical poor Arab countries, Lebanon, Syria, Palestine, like we're struggling. If you go to a rich Arab country, okay, and this happens to a lot of Palestinians and Syrians, if they go to Kuwait, Qatar, wherever, they are not granted citizenship. They're given something called an iqameh, which is like, it's like a work visa. It's not like how in the West, in the US is extremely generous historically.
Which we knew that before. She's basically describing the fact that like it's very difficult to become a Kuwaiti citizen, and Salah was not a Kuwaiti citizen, so basically he and Chantal were not receiving the benefits that you would, or certain things that they do receive, maybe on a time limit or whatever. So basically calling into question their whole marriage, which we already all knew about. But I feel like Chantal has pretty much all but admitted that their marriage was like a religious, like a symbolic marriage, not necessarily a legal one. But yeah, I always wondered, how the hell does a Canadian just go over there and marry a Syrian in Kuwait? It never made sense.
With giving citizen to people. The rich Arab countries don't do that. They're very, very exclusive with who they give their citizenship to. They don't really give it to anyone. Salah, although he was born and raised in Kuwait, he is not Kuwaiti. He's just Kuwaiti by birth, and he has some kind of papers that allows him to live there at the mercy of the crown or like the government. Okay. So he didn't have legitimate papers in the sense that he was a Kuwaiti like national. So Chantal was nothing to him. She was just a random girl living there. And so the government was investigating why they were living together. He tried to bring her on the down low. That didn't work. They had to flee from their first apartment because they were getting investigated. Again, this is everything Adat told me. And so he moved to a new house, and he was actually ashamed of Chantal. He was ashamed that his friends would meet her and see her because to be
because I don't know. This is all kind of confirming sort of what we already believed, that, I mean, shit. He didn't want to be seen in public with her, and of course, he's telling her, when my friends come over, you need to cover yourself and go in here and blah blah blah. Like, God only knows what he was even telling them, She has no idea. I'm talking about Chantal. She doesn't understand the language. He could have literally been saying right in front of her face, I'm doing this for the money. I don't like her. You guys don't judge me on this, so Jesus. If this is all true, which obviously we don't know for sure, this is all hearsay, technically. We're not being shown proof of anything. We're just being told secondhand information. But, I mean, seems to track, if you ask me.
I asked him a lot of questions, and he honestly replied, I don't know. I don't keep in touch with him. So if he really wanted to spin a tall tale, he could have just answered. But a lot of questions I asked him regarding Chantal and Salah in the current time, he said, I don't know. I don't keep in touch with him. Yeah, so they weren't able to get married, and that's why Salah fled Kuwait. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. Salah being kicked out of Kuwait was a huge blow, not just to him, but to his family, because he was probably working and sending money back, or at the very least, not being a liability to his family. His dad still is able to travel and work in between Kuwait and Syria, and his dad does that. Adat does not know if his dad is sick right now or not. He's also not sure if Salah's dad is retired, but he did confirm that Salah's dad has a very respectable, not high paying, but a high prestige job. He oversees curriculum development and implementation in Kuwait. Word for word, that is what Salah said. He said that Chantal has ruined his life because he had to flee Kuwait. He has nothing in Syria.
And she's gonna go back there. You know what? You guys have been saying in the comments that you think that he wants her back over there for some type of like revenge, and I don't want to believe that to be true because I feel like that's horrifying. And to think what could really happen is horrifying. But hearing this kind of makes me see that in a different light. Like, dang, Chantal. I wouldn't be going over there, obviously. I've been saying that all along, but that's just another reason that now I'm feeling like has validity.
And I just want to reiterate something that Alat said when I asked him what, because we were so curious. Does Salah's family in Syria, do they know what Chantal said about them? He said, like, falafel, the people in Syria cannot find food to fill their bellies. They are not concerned with internet drama or what this BBB is saying about them. Alat is saying, to begin with, Salah has bought Chantal to Kuwait to extract money from her via her YouTube. On top of that, that was Salah's plan. But then Chantal, what her plan was to bring Salah to Kuwait. She arrived to Kuwait and she was like, damn, I don't gotta pay rent. Bills are low, I'm gonna stay here. And that's what happened. So she kind of foiled Salah's plan because she liked how far her salary from YouTube in Canadian dollars could stretch in Kuwait. That is what he's saying. He's saying the proof's in the pudding. He quit his job so that he could videotape her all up and down Kuwait. Oh my God, Ala is saying at the end, she herself did not want to bring him to Canada for citizenship because she saw how low the expenses were in Kuwait and how far her salary, taxes. You guys, I was mistranslating a word. I thought he was saying salary, but darayib means taxes. I mistranslated a word. My bad. Okay. She was tax evading. She's tax evading, and he's saying that God has sent her the gift of a free chauffeur to drive her around and film her. And she's tax evading. That's what she liked about Kuwait.
I mean, people have been saying it. People have been saying that this is why she is so hell-bent on going over there. And I mean, I was looking at it more so of like her just being a desperate idiot, but like this shit tracks if you ask me.
He's saying that no, Salah was never married and he won't get married after her because he's broke as hell because Chantal ruined his life and left him. So now he has no money. So he has no prospects. I'm asking Ala what Salah's family thinks about her attitude online and the age difference between them. What do you think is their opinion of someone that has shown her body online without clothes and has slept with so-and-so and the entire world online knows about it. He's saying that in the first house that they lived in, she didn't fit because the bathroom was too small. Ala just said the day that news of the red room came out, Salah's world was turned upside the F down. Oh, he's shading Salah. He's saying that Salah pretty much couldn't find anything and anyone in front of him he'd stick it inside of, but that he's dumb. And
Well, shit, we knew that. Look who he was prepared to quote-unquote marry. I've seen 90 Day Fiancé, okay? There's other women out there that he could have picked. So, yeah, he went with Chantal.
he's like inappropriate. He's dumb and he's inappropriate. Okay, so Ala is saying that Salah is dumb and that anything in front of him, even if it's a garbage can, bermil is like a barrel, like an oil barrel. He's saying that even if Salah saw an oil barrel in front of him, he'd insert it. Okay, I'm sorry, it's graphic. I'm translating. I'm the translator. He's saying he would enter it, but that he's dumb and he's like horny, so he just fell into a dumb trap.
How can he air out business when after
I mean, just thinking in my mind, like, well, Chantal is shaped kind of like a barrel, so it makes sense.
he lied about us the first time and said that we stole water from the kids in the desert, we cut him off. There's no business to air out. None of us have talked to that loser. He's just mad his head looks like it weighs 500 pounds. We have not talked to this idiot. Zero. Go ahead. I mean, literally, like,
I don't know. You seem pretty bothered, Chantal, at what he's saying. And like this girl said, there was stuff he said he didn't know because he doesn't talk to you guys anymore. But, nothing he said seemed crazy or totally out of the realm of possibility, if you ask me.
Probably one of the only people on the internet that airs out my own business. There's nothing to air out, like, never. There's nothing that anyone will reveal about me that you already didn't know. If anyone wants to believe that clout chaser, go for it. I don't care. It's not going to change my life. Look at me, beezing, unbeknownst to what they're even saying. Who cares? Well, I could say a lot about him too, Dainty Farts, but I'm not going to give him the time of day. And how would he know anything about my tax situation? Like, he doesn't even know me. Like, he doesn't talk. I don't talk to him. He's full of shit. If I was tax evading, I'd be in jail or in deep shit. Like, well, we don't need to hear that, Dainty Farts, actually, so bye. See ya. You're just in here to cause trouble. We don't need that. Go over there and watch. That's what you want to do. Bye. I don't know if it's still raining. If people want to listen to a known liar, loser who sells USB cables for a fucking living, go for it. Scams people with them, too. Haters guzzling down their haterade. Yeah, choke on it. And by the way, if anyone thinks I'm going to Syria to tax evade, no, because I still have to pay taxes. That doesn't just go away. A more affordable life, maybe, but you still have to pay your debts. And
I feel like you can tell how pissed she really is because she does this thing with her nostrils where they kind of flare on the end. Like right here. And she just gets this look on her face like, oh my god, you're so stupid.
That doesn't just go away.
Yeah, right there. Right there. You stupid idiots. Why would you ever believe the things that are completely true?
A more affordable life, maybe, but you still have to pay your debts. And he's a fucking idiot tard. Like, if he's talking... Actually, you know what? I hope that she saves her live stream because I'm going to tell Salah about it. And the fact that he's in Kuwait talking shit about Salah...
I like how she just says that too now. Like, the shortened version of the R word, she just throws that in there every once in a while like it's nothing.
When he's not allowed to be talking about people online in that country. Yeah. Like, he's literally not supposed to talk about us. And he treats his wife like a dog. Like, he literally barks at her. He treats his wife like a dog.
Yes. Yes. Well, maybe that's why they were friends. Friends who bark together stay together. Yeah, but they're not friends anymore, apparently.
Shit Shabib was talking shit about us. Contact a lawyer in Kuwait. He has family there too. Okay, anyways. That Hanzir will be dealt with. Yeah, he started it, by the way. Like, he literally started this whole thing. He literally, like, called Salah one day and was like, he flipped out because his...
You know what's really scary to think about? Like, this guy could be saying the absolute truth, and Chantal would really have no idea, other than the parts that she's, like, directly involved with, you know, obviously. But, like, Salah could be painting a completely different picture for her than what the reality was, and she would be completely clueless. And that's very, very scary. This is a woman who's just willing to put her life in the hands of somebody that she can't really trust and doesn't really know.
SUV was in the background of my vlog. Like, who can even tell it's yours? Like, who cares? So he's like, tell your Sharmuta to take that out of the video or I'm going to go to the cops. So you're going to call me that now? No. So then I started calling him and his wife that and making fun of them and we got into a big feud. Bye, Unflicked Bean.
Zoom.
Bye,
What did I just say? Foodie, Allah didn't want to F you. It's logically impossible. It's like effing a sack of potatoes. It paints a picture.
Unflicked Bean.
Certainly paints a picture.
Zoom.
You weren't there. You don't know what the fuck he wanted. And it doesn't matter if he wanted to fuck or not. That's not the point. It's very inappropriate for a man in that culture to ask for a friend's wife's phone number for any reason. Any reason at all. Anyways, enough about those motherfuckers. So how's it going? Should we go out now? Salah has a...
Right. Out of all the wives over there, I'm sure Chantal was the prize that they were all vying for and all committing acts of sin in their minds. Like, yeah, Chantal, you're just very desirable to all who see you
business.
and
You still
know
work
you.
in the fucking electronics store selling fucking USB keyboards. He's jealous. That's the problem. Look when he tried to get with Jessica Messica, somebody from the West. He's jealous. He asked Salah to hook him up. Whenever Salah told him that I'm coming to Kuwait and that he has a girlfriend, like he has a wife or what, like well, at the time we weren't married, he asked Salah to hook him up with someone from the West. And I can say all this because I'm in a free country right now. Like this comment. Did you know a guy is claiming you and Salah were never married and he's being sued by the Kuwait government? That's crazy, right? Okay. Whatever. Fine. If you want to think we're not married, think that. That's fine. If he lives in Kuwait, he would know that you have to be married as man and woman to live together. You can't even rent a fucking apartment without showing your marriage certificate. I'm actually like floored at the level of stupidity. Like you can't be that dumb. It's embarrassing. Do you have to show a marriage certificate in...
Yes, yes. You're not the one that should be embarrassed. My God, just look at her right now. Like, she just doesn't live on the same planet as the rest of us anymore, I don't think. Her brain is just so far gone as far as her delusion and just the way she has, like, allowed her mental state to degrade is just... We've said it. One day this will be studied.
Kuwait to live together as man and woman. Yes, you generally need to show an attested marriage certificate to rent an apartment together in family designated buildings in Kuwait, and they check with the government. Cohabitation for
family designated buildings. Whoever said that your building was a family designated building? No one.
For unmarried couples is illegal under local law, meaning landlords and building caretakers routinely ask for proof of marriage before signing over a lease and handing over the keys. I've literally just proved with a single fucking Google search that they like to use on the regular to try to prove me wrong, except when they're wrong, that you cannot live together. Like, just admit that you're just a piece of shit that just wants to see someone suffer, but it's not gonna fucking happen. Like, we're still beezing. I don't know. And if I go down, so does all your pathetic content. Because I'm sorry, but I don't get it. Like, I find Rosie fucking boring. So who are you gonna cover? Give them the double finger? Yeah, they can, but I'm never gonna show it. Like, if you want to think we're not married, who cares? But to think that we're not, and then to claim to know the laws of Kuwait, but then, like, it's like selective ignorance or something. I don't know. No, I will start stamina bees when I feel like it. Which will be never, but I will do it eventually. She needs I forgot to get her stuff. I'll have money. Salah has money. And I'm bringing cash. And if I go, like, I'm not going to need, like, money like I need here. Here, the amount of bills are insane. There, I just have to make sure that I pay my debts and...
But everything that Allah said was wrong, right? How you enjoyed the cost of living over there? Okay.
That's it. Going to live a poor life. No, I'm just joking. Well, AI said that there's no foreseeable future of, like, plausible way that Israel will completely occupy Syria. But there is an occupation at, like, a border.
I swear to God, this is like Tofia Chu level crazy because it just sort of dawned on me that Chantal is basically willing to go to a war-torn country with zero infrastructure and, you know, a lot of issues still ongoing as far as resources and violence and different things. She would rather go and expose herself to that than just go get a regular job. That's wild. That's fucking wild as fuck. I don't even know what to say about that. Shit.
But, no, I'm not worried about them. If things start to get bad, I'll just try to get out, but I don't know. No, he's not in trouble with authorities. That's a blatant lie. Sorry, but if you're rage baiting like dainty farts, you're gonna be blocked. Like, why are they even watching that shit? Like, why would you watch hater channels and then come in here and act all chummy chummy? Fuck out of here. Feel the rain on your teats. No one else will milk them for you. I'll have to sleep under the bridge tonight. I need friggin' Tim Hortons. What all needs to be done before the big move? A lot of stuff.
Walking, but we're not there yet. Nope.
I don't even know where to begin to tell you. I've done some of it though. Like I'm aligning all the ducks. I ordered a bunch of underwear.
Oh, good. Why is that so funny to me? Like the bitch can't walk to get into the airport, but she's got her underwear ready to go. You know, they're probably granny panties
It's a
too.
14-hour shift tomorrow.
No.
I'm gonna check what's on DoorDash. Actually, I'm curious.
Which, you know what? Not hating on granny panties, because they're
Go
comfy.
down and get it and make small talk with people. I know I said no ordering, but I delayed my start date. Do you like the smell of your own farts? No. I don't like the eggy ones.
I'm disgusted.
Ew.
I don't mind some of them though, I guess. I thought my look.
Like, does it ever occur to her she can just, like, not answer these kind of questions?
Almost done. Because I was feeling how hard the floor was, and I was like, oh, this would be so perfect.
Oh my god, I wish somebody would show her the video of when she first came back to Canada and she had the hijab off and everything. I wish she would watch that, and the relief that was in her voice and her face being back in Canada. I think she needs to be reminded, like, immediately and often.
I'm gonna eat this first. No. Why can't I function like a human being right now? I know, I'm almost done the ice cream. She's gonna sniff, look. Get out of there! Get out of there! Oh my god, she's sniffing it.
It pisses me off when she farts on the
No,
cat.
I don't want to eat. DoorDash. Okay, that blizzard was really good, like the chunks of brownie. I'm glad I got the small though, because that was... Looks like shit. Looks like a standard fast food puts in. Wow, that's a lot of cheese.
This is a woman that thinks she's going to be ready to travel across the world in 5 weeks. At least that's the last timeline I was given. So, yep, glad to see these changes are being made. Yes, as time keeps on ticking and your heart keeps on ticking.
Okay, the bun is like really soft. So there's pepper jack cheese, crispy chicken. Why does Zio hate me? I feel like she doesn't have a sense of humor about herself. Like, she's the one who posted Quiet on the Creek. Of course we're gonna, like, joke around. Yeah, Rosie definitely seems like she can't take a joke. Like, fuck, I'm not eating all the bread. Excuse me, sorry. I gotta go to the bathroom now. That was quick. BG has small dainty turds. Mommy has diarrhea, leave me alone. I feel like I shouldn't eat for a few days.
Ew.
Give my stomach a chance to heal. It's been feeling weird with all the diet. And it's been that way. I've gone multiple...
It's because you're on a GLP-1, you stupid bitch. And you're still eating like you're on 600-pound life. I mean, you are, basically, but this is your version. It's not on TLC, but, like, it's like 600-pound life / 90-day fiance / intervention. What does she not understand? What is she not getting? Like, honestly, can somebody tell me why her brain is this way? Because, Jesus Christ. She's pissed me off about the cat. That's all.
Couple times a day, for many years. Oh my god, I got a hate email from somebody, Marie W. These women are fucking demented. Everyone knows they're Salah's dirty little secret. Oh no. And he's embarrassed by you. He's literally publicly every day telling me how beautiful I am, but okay, in front of hundreds of people. That's why you're not allowed anywhere near his family home. He has to hide you. They don't even know he's still talking to you. I love how they just know. They just think they know. You are not married to him. Canada would know if you were, and there's no record of you being married. Marriage license or public record. He's in your chat begging for money for a slushy machine, and he owns businesses? He's a mentally challenged loser that you are taking advantage of because...
Okay, you know what though? This freaking voice is pretty damn funny. It just reminds me of when I try to do like Amber's voice or something, you know. It's pretty good. Alright. I'm enjoying it.
No one else claimed you. Go. It'll be a blast. Yeah, I am going. He's going to be shooketh seeing you in person filterless like he has for the past 3 years. Have a safe trip. That poor cat, by the way. We've seen his eggplant. It's scientifically impossible for it to reach where it's supposed to reach. The fuck
Like, damn.
is wrong with this bitch? You ain't fooling anyone. But do you, boo? He's a poor boy that is using you for money. When he calls people losers, he's probably looking in a mirror.
Honestly, honestly, the end of that was so epic. It just reminds me of little story time for you. We still laugh about this shit to this day. Me and my little sister, who's 6 years younger than me, we were camping, and my sister would get into like dance battles with people and also like rap battles, quote unquote, which was just so stupid. You know, just us acting stupid. But this random guy came to our campsite, and Sister Bone um gets in a rap battle with this guy, and he's going on like these big long like 2 minute like trying to stun us all. Meanwhile, my sister's like doing like a 2 line rebuttal. And one of the funniest things, she's like, I'm zipping up my tent and catching some Z's. So get away, ya big ZA. Like, we still laugh at that shit to this day. Anyway, that was stupid. I'll just probably cut this all out, but my God.
You are listen, Marie W. Before I block your fucking weird ass, you are fucking demented. Do you get a measure? Do you fucking measure? Did you measure? Did you ask ChatGPT to measure? Like, I really gaining weight on purpose. Maddie, can you address being an absolute fucking tard? If you address that you're a fucking tard, I will address your question. Why did you block Maddie's? She was such a lovely person. These are the fucking fantastic people that I have to deal with, like, in my emails on the regular. These insecure, weird tree ladies who just think they know everything about everyone else. Don't focus on their own life or anything. Well, I know. Who thinks about whether someone's wiener will scientifically fit? I know. And the whole dick thing.
She used to brag about it, so that's why. Yeah, there's a video in very early Chantal lore where she's talking shit to what I assume was either another creator or like some type of like reaction channel. I don't remember exactly who it was, but it was somebody that was also making videos on YouTube. And she basically was saying like how he was small down there and couldn't reach because she had a big ass, and so she needs somebody with a big one. So, we're just going off of what you've told us, Chantal, and like they said, the math ain't really math on this one, babe.
It's so fucking old because you know what? Number one, no face, no case, bitch. And number two, that was not even a fucking hard dick. It was not, from what I saw. So, you really don't know, actually.
Well, and supposedly it wasn't him, so how would you know?
What a fucking fully hard dick looks like. And it's not surprising because you probably look like FFG. Ugly as fuck, tree lady, not getting any fucking sex. And these people are just gonna be forever mad because we just
Says the woman that can't even reach to do things for herself.
keep getting stronger and stronger. I wish I would have fucking revenge Pete fucking cunt Bella's udders. I'm lazy to get up and go to the bathroom. That's sad.
What was that? You wanted to do what to Kybella? That's illegal? That you were so outraged about Natter doing to you? Of course you would. You're a victim, but yet you want to victimize others. Makes total sense.
I'm tired of going to the bathroom. Like, it legit makes me not want to eat. If I didn't have ravenous hunger.
Wow, it's almost like that's what it's supposed to do. It's to make you eat less so you can lose weight.
This next crap is dedicated to Marie W. I feel like whenever people make, like, comments about our sex life like that, it's like they're trying to trick me into talking about, like, the details. Or, like, it also comes off that they don't know anything about sex. Like, they're clearly not... Like, there's so many ways to have sex, especially when the man is in shape. If you're fat, like they think that fat people just never have sex. It's so weird. I could get like think of it before when I was in the villa. Like I had a new guy every week. Like what the fuck? Like I don't have to travel to get any. But you can damn bet your fucking ass that I'm not gonna go all the way to a fucking another country that far and just like have a romanceless relationship. Like what? I need to get my butt back in shape. I used to have a nice butt. Now it's like weird. I hate all y'all bitches. Fresh Vagisil. Yes, you don't want it to expire. You gotta use it on your coochie coo. Okay, I gotta go bathroom. I gotta get off here and go to bed. But I'll try to be on earlier tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Thanks again, Nina. Thank you guys for beezing, and I'll see you later.
My God. So, of course, all of the completely what I would consider believable things that Allah is saying, she's just blindly saying, no, you're stupid, blah, 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 blah. Okay, of course. Just meeting everything with Absolute delusion. Okay, so forging ahead with this plan to go to Syria against everybody's recommendations, against everything possible to ever tell you what to do. And I guess she's just, she's set on this idea. So I want to thank you all so much for spending a part of your day with me. Again, thank you to Barbecue Chillin for the use of their video. Thank you to the Skeleton Society, our members, and thank you all of our BBs in the Boneyard. We're over 3,100 baddies in the Boneyard, so if you are enjoying the content, go ahead and join us. Go ahead and subscribe. I hope you're all having a really nice day, a really nice night, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. We have some new merch, BBs. Check out the It Was Them tees and the Ragebone Live, but first we dance. Let's get out there and sport our Ragebone pride together, shall we?